Where were you when the draft lottery happened and everything shook down?
I was still in Edmonton actually, watching it happen, and right away got a lot of texts and a lot of good words coming our way. So it was a pretty exciting time. This whole summer's been pretty exciting for us. So we all look forward to getting back at it.
I mean, look, there are always changes in a pro hockey team over the summer, but GM, coach, besides McDavid, other guys coming in, does anything feel different about the maybe caliber of the changes that have happened this year?
Well, I mean, I think it just adds some really good experience with some of the players that we've added. Obviously experienced management moves as well. So I mean, it's all looking pretty positive right now. I mean, it's steps in the right direction, and it really just comes down to once we get on the ice, we got to go out and perform, and it comes down to that. But I think as far as everything that's gone for us this summer, it's gone really well.
Any interaction with McDavid?
A little bit, just congratulations when it came time for the draft. So I know he's looking forward to it, and I think he enjoyed his time here for the first camp, first day to Edmonton for him.
What do you think you can teach him? You're an old 22, he's 18.
I think a big thing for me coming into the league was just how much different it is playing on the defensive side of things compared to junior. I mean, I know he's a really smart hockey player, so he'll pick up on stuff really quick. And if anything, I'm going to try to help him out with that side of things. And he's a pretty gifted offensive guy, so I don't think he'll have any problem with that.
There's so much hype around him, and it's almost like they forgot you. You've only been here, this is your 5th year. Are you feeling that?
No, I don't think so at all. I mean, obviously there's going to be hype around a guy like Connor, or especially a guy like Connor. I think any first overall draft pick, but I think this year especially, and so that there's been a lot of that going on. But at the same time, I mean, it's all of the players on the team are still really excited about it, and it's all been positive thoughts and words coming our way.
You were first overall one day way back when. How long ago does that seem like?
It seems like a long time ago, but at the same time, these 4 years, they've gone by pretty fast. I mean, it's hard to believe I'm going into my 5th year already, so don't feel like that. But the draft itself seems like a long time ago.
Last year you had a very strong year and you seemed to kind of break out and figure a few things out. Looking back, what is it that you did better? What went right for you that you turned around?
I think I was better at finding the balance between the offensive side and the defensive side. I mean, if you worry too much about one or the other, it might hurt the other one. But I think if you play solid at both ends of the rink, you create more offense for everybody on the ice. And I think I started to find that a bit better last year. And I think just the big thing in this league is about being consistent, and that's something that I want to keep working on, and trying to keep the same mentality and the same work ethic every night.
You had a lot of even strength points last year, but not much on the power play. You think with Connor coming, the power play will keep more in the high gear?
I think as the year went on, near the end of the season too, I think we really picked up our power play, and we started scoring. We just had more confidence to go out there and get the job done, and that's something that we were lacking at the start of the year for whatever reason. But with a guy like that coming in too, it'll ignite us even more, hopefully. And we should be a team with a really strong power play, and we got to get back to that.
You were smaller when you were 18 than he is. Do you think he'll have an advantage on you? I mean, you were having to play against guys who were considerably 20-25 pounds heavier.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, he's a pretty strong kid already, so I think that'll help him. And the thing that he does really well is he does everything on the fly, and he does everything at top speed. So that's one of the biggest adjustments coming into this league, is just how little time you have with the puck and how you have to do everything at top speed, and he already does that so well. So I think the transition for him will be hopefully pretty easy.
The great teams all have two very strong centermen, offensive centermen. As it stacks up here in Edmonton, if this team goes anywhere, it will be with you and Connor McDavid as the top two centers. How do you guys complement each other? How does, with you two up top, you got a chance?
Hopefully we can. I think a big thing is just take some pressure off each other, and make other teams have to match up against 2-3 really good lines, and I think that definitely helps spread things around, and should be a lot of fun going into this year.
Wondering just about the center position overall, because Anton Lander had a good second half of the season. Leon Draisaitl obviously went back to junior and played well, and you guys have added Mark Letestu. So I mean, it appears that the depth maybe is beefed up as compared to previous seasons in your career.
Yeah, it's. I think this year, like you said, I think this is probably our best year for centerman depth that I've been a part of, and it's. We still have young guys, and which is always good. And Mark coming in, I think he'll be a really good leader for us, and show us the way there, kind of. So, I mean, there's going to be some competition within ourselves, and I think that's going to make us better.
I mean, if Anton can contribute offensively in perhaps a third or fourth line role, how does that kind of affect everything and how you can attack other teams?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I think having 2 and 3 lines that other teams have to worry about on the offensive side of things, I mean, it makes such a big difference. Spreads everything around a lot more, and I think best teams in the league are all deep within the offensive side of things and also on defense. So I mean, when we get there, when we get the right depth and we find that within our team, it's going to be a big change for us.
You think Connor can get a hat trick in his third NHL game?
I think he'll get a lot in his whole career. I don't know how quick it'll come, but I'm sure we'll see a lot from him.
Do you sense the excitement around the city, new arena, Connor McDavid? I know you guys have yet to hit the ice, but is there a sense, do you sense that around the town?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do. I mean, even being in Vancouver, meeting fans from the team, I mean, everybody is really excited about it, and I mean, that obviously extends to us players, but the fans, there's a new life, it seems, right now. So we're all just waiting for the season to start.
I guess finally, how about yourself? How's the offseason been, and what have you been focusing on heading into next year?
It's been really good for me. I mean, another good year of no issues with my body, no injuries right now. So, I mean, it's just been a good year of training for me, and I want to keep improving my speed and get stronger. I mean, I think the size will just naturally come as I mature more physically, but just trying to get stronger and a little bit quicker.
The injury that stopped you from going to Worlds is okay then?
Yeah, that's been really good as of late, and I mean, it's took a little bit right after the season, but since then it's been really good. So been able to do a lot of stuff, and been focusing in just on strength and speed right now.
Have you put any weight on?
Pardon me?
Have you put weight on?
Look
A little bit. Yeah, I'm sitting around 195 right now. So.
What did you weigh when you first came into the NHL? Tell the truth
I've been
now.
trying to think of that. I think it was about 175. So.
Really?
Yeah, I think 175 to 180, right in between there. So yeah, been on some weight since then for sure.